All right. First off, I apologize for the noise. This was the best spot I could find. I'm in a new spot, left Brisbane this morning. We'll share more on this location once I leave. So, it's been a while. I think my last video was 2.5 weeks right before surf camp. I filmed it in Sydney before I left down to surf camp, which was in Giroa, about 2 hours south of Sydney. So I'll do kind of a recap of what I've done since then. Had 4 stops, including surf camp. Just looking at my notes, trying to remember everything we did. So, surf camp was unreal. I think I might even do that again. It was so fun. So it's 5 days in Giroa. We had a surf lesson the day I arrived, which would have been Monday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it was 2 hour sessions per day. So just so much surfing. It was surfing, eating, and sleeping. That's literally all I did. It was so fun. First full day, so Tuesday, where we had the 2 sessions, it rained literally the entire day. So getting the wetsuits on for the second session was a bit of a chore. But we had some pump up music with the group we were on, and it actually turned out to be one of my favorite days, surfing in the rain. So that was really, really fun. All the food from surf camp was awesome. The chefs were great. The instructors were a lot of fun, and learned a lot. I mean, learned how to kind of, well, I'll say this in quotes, but learned how to read a little bit of the conditions, high tide, low tide, what the wind's doing, and just kind of reading the swell before surfing. So that was all super helpful. And then progressed a bit. So the last day, which would have been Friday, we had our last session. A group of us got to surf a green wave, which I may be slightly off in the definition, but I believe a green wave just means you're out, quote unquote, in the back. So you're past all the whitewash and surfing a true wave. So I was able to get up on one of those, which was just amazing. It was so fun. So much faster than than the whitewash wave. So surfing a green wave was just really, really cool. And I'll continue to surf as I'm making my way up the coast. Obviously, past a certain point, you have to stop surfing, just because of saltwater crocs, jellyfish, and a bunch of other dangerous crap. So I'll surf as much as I can until I get up to the specific point, and I don't even know where that is. So I'll just have to kind of see if there's others surfing in the water. Yeah, as I was saying, left surf camp, went back to Sydney for 3 days. Stayed with a family friend that my mom had known. They had I don't think it's a foreign exchange student, but my grandpa was in the Rotary Club, so they had a person from Australia stay with them for 4 months, and I won't share their name or anything, but they were really lovely, really welcoming. Stayed with them for 3 days. She took me around the city, did the Harbour Bridge walk in Sydney, not like the one on top, we just crossed the bridge. And then we went up in the pylon, had some incredible views, and I'll share all this stuff, including surf camp and everything else I'm going to talk about on the tail end of my video. I'll just do kind of a bunch of like a montage of some videos, some photos, and I'll do some nice music to include on that as well. But yeah, back to Sydney. So did the bridge walk and then did the Manly Ferry. Manly Beach was really cool. There was a surf comp going on that we stayed and watched for at least like an hour. But that was really entertaining to watch. Took the ferry back from Manly back to Sydney, had a drink at the Opera House, which was really, really cool. And then what did we do on my last day? Last day was like a chill day. I did some laundry, or I should say the family that I was staying in was gracious enough to do the load of laundry for me. And then I went to a lunch with her and some of her tennis friends. We had some Indian food, which was quite fun. They were all really lovely, so it was really nice to meet them and just chat with them. Yep, so back to my last day in Sydney was lunch, hanging by the pool, get a little bit of a tan. Like I said, some laundry, some admin stuff. And then just packing up, getting ready for my bus on Monday. I think my timeline's actually off. I think I did the lunch and then hang out on Monday. Yeah, because I didn't leave Sydney until like at 8 p.m. I think was my bus to Byron. So not Sunday, it was Monday that we did the lunch and just kind of the hang out by the pool and all that fun stuff. So next would be Byron Bay, which was really, really cool. Just like a surf chill town. Stayed at Wake Up Byron, which was really sweet. Loved the hostel, the rooms were great, kitchen was nice, bathrooms were good, free surfboard hire. So I think I surfed 2 or 3 times while I was in Byron, and just keep practicing. Those were hard boards, so not the foam boards that I had been basically using all the time at surf camp. So quite different and a bit harder to surf on those. But got up, made some turns. It was a bit easier to turn on the hard boards compared to the foamy boards. So that was fun. And then I'll post one picture. I did actually end up seeing Chris Hemsworth, which was kind of a spectacle. I didn't want to be too obnoxious, so I didn't like go up to him or approach him, but I did get a picture as he was exiting one of the shops, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, I did an e-bike hire, so I'll video that included in this one as well. That was super fun. I rode like up and down this huge beach. It was really windy, so I'll cut the audio when I post that video in here. But that was really, really cool just to see the water, ride the e-bike. It was effortless. I mean, it was basically like riding like a light motorcycle, so that was really fun. But that was pretty much it for Byron. Byron was pretty chill. Oh, and then of course the piano bar. It's like the legendary place in Byron. And I have a video of that, so I'll post that in here as well. Love the piano bar. They just like take song requests, and then everybody just sings along. So that was really fun. And then after Byron would have been Brisbane. Didn't know much about Brisbane. Didn't really know what I was getting into when I got there, what to do. But a group of us went down to South Bank, which is like this lagoon right off the river, right off the Brisbane River, with like a beach that they made next to the lagoon. That was really cool. What else? Did the ferry in Brisbane just to kind of get a lay of the land a bit. Rode a Ferris wheel. That was fun. I'll have some pictures of that as well that I'll post. For my family back home, who knows, we growing up we did a Ferris wheel in Chicago. So that was me, Adam, Zach, my mom and dad, and it was terrifying. We were quite young, but it was so windy and we actually got stuck up top. I mean, the Ferris wheel was like swaying back and forth. So this is kind of a redemption story to ride the Ferris wheel in Brisbane, but it was really cool. Other than that, I didn't do a whole lot in Brisbane. It was kind of just I guess a relaxing 4 nights in Brisbane. The hostel was okay. Not much of a hangout or social vibe, which was a bit of a bummer, but yeah, I did a dinner there. That was nice. Taco Tuesday. Other than that, just like hung out in Brisbane. But yeah, I am now north of Brisbane. I'll post more stuff. I've been starting to film quite a bit more, so this one doesn't have a whole lot. And surf camp was a bummer because I couldn't film much because the accommodation where I was staying was quite a bit of a walk to the beach, so they always advised not bringing your phone. So they took a few pictures, so I did include those in the video, but I don't have any videos of me surfing or anything like that, just some action shots. But yeah, so filming a bit more, getting more comfortable carrying my obnoxious, what I'll call as a selfie stick that I use to film everything on my iPhone. But filmed a lot from the zoo, and I'll keep doing that as I progress up to Cairns. So I think that's it for now. Like I said, I'll do a bit of a montage here at the end of this video of all the pictures and videos and things like that. So stay tuned. I know it's been a while. I was so busy just doing all the excursions and things like that, so I didn't get to post as soon as I'd hoped for this video. But finally found a spot to film and kind of chill out for a bit. So more to come, more videos, more fun stuff. So stay tuned. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know where I'm at. But this town that I'm in now is really, really cool. I'm hoping to get some more surfing in, maybe some kayaking and things like that. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Bye.